Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. It's Alan, the Comic Collector Geek, and this is part 2 of this My Comic Shop unboxing. And it's all the slabs. So I got all of these slabs. I'm going to show you them all. I got to do the ding. Wait, I got to reach over. It's like my bell is just slightly out of range. It's like I have to like really reach to get it. It's like behind my stuff, and it's like my organizational skills that are going on behind the camera are pretty bad. It's really messy back there. I gotta do some house cleaning. Okay, but I'll ding it again. Let me just ding it again. Just bear with me. I gotta do this. No, that sucked. No, I suck at dinging a bell. How hard is it to ding a bell? I just have to push the button on the bell, and I can't do it. Okay, I don't know what's going on with me, but oh well. Let's get into the books. I'm wasting enough time. Okay, let's see what there is. Okay, this first one. There's no particular order to these. I just randomly grabbed them. So, oh, this first one's a nice Precode horror book. And oh, I love this one. I was like, oh, this is really exciting. And they just recently dropped the price a little bit on this one. I was so excited to get this one. This is Fantastic Fears, number 2 or number 8. It's like one of those ones where they have like multiple numbering systems for it. But I just love it. I just think it's really cool. You got this sexy girl but she takes off her face and she's like a skeleton underneath, and the guy's going, oh, what's going on here? Let me take it out of the plastic and you can see it a bit better. Where can I put this? Okay. Isn't that cool? And this is from 1953. So just a really cool book. I'll show you the back as well. The back is, what is this thing? Giant beach ball. You can get a giant beach ball. Just what every boy or girl wants. A giant beach ball, and you can even stand on it. I guess I doubt that would work. I can tell you it'd probably pop. But yeah, isn't that fun? That's a pretty cool one. Okay, and let's see the next one. One sec. Put a lot of tape on it. Okay. Oh, this one's kind of fun. This next one is Confessions Illustrated, Young Romances Illustrated. Now, it is restored. I actually had a choice on this one. I could have gotten a fairly low grade for the same price, but the restoration includes what? Small amount of color touch on the cover. So I was like, I'm okay with that. It's a 7.5, presents really, really beautifully. Show you the back as well. And it's just a really cool book. So what happened was, this is actually not this is not Precode. This is actually post-code. And what happened was EC Comics wanted to continue on doing its horror or romance or whatever it was doing before the code got put into play, but it knew that its stuff was too spicy. The code would never allow its stuff to to exist in comics. So it decided, hey, it said, screw it, we're gonna do it anyways, and we're gonna do it in a magazine format. So this is a magazine format, and it has when you hear the people involved, Daniel Keyes stories, Bud Park cover, Wood, Orlando, Kamen, and Johnny Craig art inside. So really talented people involved. And they try to do it in this magazine format to get around the code, because the code didn't apply to magazines. And it didn't work. It just failed. It was somewhat sad. They had like several titles that they did. I think like 4 or 5 titles that they did. This was their romance one. And you'll see it says adult romances. And this only, I think this lasted 2 issues. That's it. So not successful, but you know, a cool book, a little cool piece of history, I think. This is Confessions Illustrated #1 from EC Comics, 1956. So kind of a cool book. Sad that EC couldn't make a go of it, and they ended up just canceling it all altogether, and they just focused on Mad Magazine. And they actually did better. They made a killing off Mad Magazine back in the day. Okay. But, okay, next one. I love this cover. Okay, so this is one that I've been trying to get for a few times. For some reason, I kept on losing. Every time I'd come up for auction, I'd lose on this one. I think I lost on this one several times now. But during my comic shop's Prime auction, I managed to win. So this was one of the few ones that I did win. It's a nice 6.0 copy. And it's just a really great Christmas cover for Captain Marvel Adventures. I like Christmas covers. This is Fawcett 1945, and it's a C.C. Beck cover. And it's chapter 21 of the Master Society of Evil serial. So basically, if you're not familiar with the Masters of Evil Society, basically Mr. Mind gathered all of the bad guys that were going up against Captain Marvel and formed a team to go up against Captain Marvel, and it was all of his biggest foes working together to try to defeat Captain Marvel. And it lasted like, I'm not even sure, I think it was like 20 or 30 issues like of this ongoing series. And it's one of the first like sort of continuity and ongoing series in any comic book where you have like this multi-part story. I mean, this is 1945. If you think of continuity stories or like multi-part stories where they go between multiple books, you usually think Silver Age. So this is way earlier than that. So just a cool book in general. Great Christmas cover, you know, some C.C. Beck art as well, and you got telescope on the back, which, if you know anything, these are the most cheese toys that you could get off comic books. It was basically like they'd send you the lenses and they'd say, okay, get some tubes and you can make yourself a telescope. Just really junk. But yeah, really cool book though. Okay, next one. Okay, okay, let's see what this one is. Oh, this is a great one. This is one of the better. This is one of the the cooler books in the group. I really like this one. This is Adventures into Terror, and it's number 19 from Atlas Comics. Atlas Comics, very affordable, like Precode horror title or company. They did so many different titles, and most of the books within the Atlas Precode horror stuff is very affordable, just incredibly undervalued. This is one of the more expensive ones, actually, though. Maybe because it's like a crazy skeleton girl, and it's the girl that couldn't die. It's just a really cool. I really like this cover. I think it's just such an extreme cover. It's so cool. So yeah, so this is who did the cover? Carl Burgos cover. It's a really cool one. The Girl That Couldn't Die. So I like these ones that are kind of over the top. Really awesome. Okay, so that's one of the. I really think Atlas Precode horror is like, if you want to find some cool stuff that's really affordable, look at Atlas Precode horror, because there's a lot of really affordable books in it, and they have really cool covers. Very underrated, in my opinion. Okay, next one. Okay. Oh, this is a key book. Okay. This is kind of a cool one. Actually, I had a funny story about this one. I thought I bought this book from Yaniv. And I realized afterwards I had turned him down on it. I was like, oh, why did I do that? That was so dumb. I should have bought it from Yaniv. And actually, somebody else bought it from him. And I was like, oh, you have my book. Like, that's my book. He showed it and I was like, oh, that's my book. But I didn't buy it. So there was a bit of confusion there. But I managed to find another copy of the book on my comic shop. And I snapped it up because I didn't want to miss out on it. Because this is such a cool book. And I don't know why I didn't buy it the first time when I had the chance. It is Zip Comics number 27. And this is the first appearance of the Web. Now, the Web is just one of these MLJ superheroes. And, you know, I think they're kind of fun. You see him, he webs up people. And he's got this, like, Japanese, this is a great cover. It's like one of these, you know, World War II propaganda covers, too, because the Web has trapped, like, a very characterized Japanese soldier with the big ears and messed up teeth. And does he wear glasses? No, he just has very slanty eyes and all that kind of stuff. Just obviously meant to characterize the Japanese. And, you know, it's World War II. I mean, they were a major threat to the U.S., so they had to do what they could to encourage people to see them as evil and, you know, join the war effort against them. So very important time period. Just a really cool book, low grade, it's a 1.5. And it's the first appearance of the Web from 1942, height of the war, right? It's a very cool time and book. Okay, got 3 more to go. I really like that one. I like getting those Golden Age first appearances. It's a thing. Okay. Let's see what this one is. Okay, this was one of the auction wins. This is Love Romances, and it's just Youthful Love Romances #1 from 1949. And this is like an early romance book. The romance era started like 1948-49 era, where they started the first romance books. And it's just an early one, basically. And it's just, I think it's just a really great cover. Just very simple cover. But, you know, the girl and the guy in the car. And what does he say? I thought you loved me, Paul, for myself, but all you really want is a rich girl. Don't we all? I was joking. So yeah, just a really great cover. I just think it's really fun. And it's Walter Johnson cover and art. Very cool book. I just really like it. Okay. And got 2 more. I never know. I don't always remember all the things that I buy, but I try to buy cool stuff. And oh, this is a cool one. This is a cool one. Okay, I wasn't sure. Like I don't want it to be some lame one as the last book that I showed. So hopefully the last one is good. This one's definitely a cool one. I think I just sliced the. Oh my goodness! I just sliced the case when I was opening it up. I sliced right through the bag. You can see this, look. Sliced right through the bag. Not sure if you can see that. Wow. And I sliced into the case. Oh, jeez. Very clumsy of me. But a cool book. The case is now not quite as fresh as it used to be. So this is Blue Ribbon Comics number 5 from MLJ 1940. And it's just one of these cool triple machine gun covers. I think it's Charles Byro did the cover. Yeah, Charles Byro. Just really cool triple machine gun cover. Just a classic cover. There's a few like this. There's also Dynamic. I think it's 14 or something like that, or 12. That also has like a triple machine gun thing going on. It's just one of those classic machine gun covers. Just kind of fun stuff. Wish I didn't do that to the case. Oh my goodness, I'm so upset with myself. And you got on the back, you know, all the different characters. You got the Shield. Excuse me. Steel Sterling and the Wizard. So all the different pet characters on the back. So sad about the. Gotta be careful. Okay, I'm gonna be extra careful on this last one. I won't cut so deeply. Okay, I'm gonna cut really gently. And there. Okay, so I cut really gently, so there's no way I got the cover. Okay, last one. This one's actually cool. Good finale, actually. Definitely a finale for the guy on the cover here. This one actually could be pressed. I think this one could actually get a grade boost. This is Fight Against Crime number 11, and it's a hanging cover. You got the guy hanging there. You can see his shadow with the noose coming down. And you got the girl in the red dress. You got the cop who's shooting the guy over here. Just a great, crazy, cool cover. And the weird thing about this one, I got it for such a great price. I think people were asking for like $1,000 or something like that for this book on eBay. And I was like, oh, that's so expensive. But then on my comic shop, they had it for like $100. I was like, oh, that seems like a no-brainer. So I picked it up for $100. So Fight Against Crime, Horror and Suspense. Just a cool book. I'll show you the back, a little bit of a sexy back. I've seen this back cover on a few books, actually. This is French Waist. You know, wear the girdle and you can look French. I don't know. So this is from 1953, and it's a hanging cover. Even says by CGC, hanging cover. I don't know who did the cover, but it is a cool one. Lots of stuff going on in the cover. What does she say? Don't shoot. He didn't kill him. It's suicide. So yeah, very cool book. That is it. So I hope you enjoyed this little finale. Very short unboxing. If you haven't watched the first part, I show some pretty cool books in that as well, so you can check that out. Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and bye for now.